cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So South Alabama's offense will get first crack at it here. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Makes the grab. It's Callow. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Makes the grab. It's Torres. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got a man. It's Humphreys. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Copeland. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him, and he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Oh, he's got some space. third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. First down here for the offense. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going downfield for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Jaguars will go for it here on fourth down. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. From the gun, give on the inside. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 28. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Pulls it in. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. On the ground, it's Green. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. The Jaguars are flying down the field. On target.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Ramsey. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, South Alabama! Great job by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They've already put a couple of scores up and they look to add to it on this drive. The short hands, it's Humphries. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll toss it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Jaguars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Finds the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. There he goes.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Still looking on the move. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Ramsey. With the catch, it's Durant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. LSU quick to the line. Gonna swing it on second down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Fires to the big fella.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Going right to work up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Torres. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks and they can still stop the clock. Looking downfield, it's Copeland. Finds his man, it's Torres. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Got it in the middle, it's Humphreys. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Jaguars will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Looking for the score. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. 3rd down play from the gun. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field, it's Copeland. That's caught, it's Humphries.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Torres. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture.
To the air, it's Ramsey.
We expected to see a shot.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his feet. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hill. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He leaves it with his back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Takes a hit as he fires. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Ramsey. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Past the 40. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Gets it out quickly. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown LSU! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Running into the open space. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Alabama. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season.
A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6 grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.